the former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, has advised the youth to squeeze out older politicians out of power. Of course, this statement made by the then president is stirring serious controversy in the society, and will be relating this to the struggle for good governance by the Revolution Now movement pioneered by Omoyele Sowore. Joining me in today's edition of Pundit, I have here with me two beautiful ladies and a regular face on bystanders at Newsstand. Omolara Alagbala. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I also have here with me a damsel, Rita English.
Thanks for having me.
Raphael, the constant face I said earlier on. How are you doing, Raphael Mbechi?
Yeah, I'm all right. My name is Raphael Mbechi. You're all welcome.
Okay.
Viewers.
All right. Thank you so much. All together, we'll be deliberating on these vital issues. I'll be right back. How are you doing?
Good.
Just of recent, the Revolution Now movement staged a protest across the nation, which emanated to the arrest of many protesters.
Yes.
Now, what do you think that went wrong during that protest?
Nothing went wrong. You know, we started the protest well, but all of we haven't even walked a kilometer. Then the policemen threw tear gas at us. We were like running escalator to save our life because some holds people are with us.
Okay.
So we have to hide, then we converge again. So later we don't even know they are coming. They run like a 3 kilometer after us. As we are running, they are running after, not knowing that they have barricaded us at the front. So we have to stop them. They arrested like 19 of us.
19 of few people.
Standing.
Wow.
So they asked us to sit on the floor. We sat on the floor like a criminal, and but I know the police, the agent of the government. I call them the agent of the government. They realize that they have arrested wrong people because we are not a lawless person. People, they are just a peaceful protester with our placard. I don't know.
With no weapons or
we don't have anything. We are only with our placard. We don't even have stone. So, and this is not the first time they've been doing it. They did it last year, October 5th. And these are first year anniversary. Okay. And they did it again. So we don't know. There are so many things happening in the country that we think the government should concentrate on. Now,
before we move deeply into the program, your pioneer, the founder of Revolution Now, was arrested last year.
August 3rd.
August 3rd, last year, during the same protest.
Before the protest.
Before the protest, okay. And this year, another protest went on. To be sincere with you, Omoyele Sowore wasn't present, right?
No.
Now, what does this connote?
You know, Omoyele Sowore is just, I would say, it's just a single person. Without Omoyele, things will still go on. Because the people on the street are the tired Nigerian. People that are tired is, if not for the fact that people are so scared to go out. Because if you want to go out, your parents will tell you, I'm not sending you to go and do positive. Police will kill you, because we have known that police now kill anyhow. They just drop their guns anyhow. So parents will always tell their children not to go out. Not for the fact that they don't want to go out, or they are not tired of going to protest, but the fear of clamping down on. That's the main thing here. And these agents are always on their heels. They say, we play the piper, dictate the tones. They send them, and this system affects them too. But when they arrested, they were like telling them, we are fighting for you people now. The government promised 100,000 minimum wage. have you people been paid the 100,000? They say no. Okay, but the one of them said something that I quoted now. Say, who played the piper, they take the tune. That's they have been sent by the higher authority. So because they don't want this thing to happen, they know by sensitizing people, talking to them, we are awakening their consciousness. Okay. We that are conscious before, you know, we are conscious, naturally conscious. Not that somebody come and it's not a more lady that say yes, come and do this. You can't force somebody to go and do something. It's something that is in you. Okay. You have been willing to do that. You don't know who to lead you, or we don't know who to be at the front. And Omoyele have agreed to lead to be a frontliner, right? Yes. So that was what went down on that day. Okay,
Rita. Of course, the protest emanated to the arrest of some protesters. There's no doubt about that. But over the years, we've seen this young, vibrant man, you know, agitating for good governance. But there have been speculations outside that Sowore is not fighting specifically for the masses, but for his own ambition. What's the ambition all about?
To be very honest, for anybody to say that Sowore is not fighting for the betterment of the citizens, it's very obvious that that person doesn't know Sowore. Back in his days in Unilag, now let's just get something very straight. Before now, Rita is one person that doesn't like listening to anything Nigerian news. Because to me, everything is a lie. They keep saying one thing and one thing, the next thing you see different things. So I don't even listen to them.
Everything is a lie in
Nigeria. I am telling you as far as I'm concerned, okay? So I started following politics like last year. I kind of bumped into a video and I saw Sowore. I think that was the first video of him I saw was tackling the minister for, is it petroleum or something? It was just telling them, you guys have increased fuel price, kinikon, know this. So I was like, who is this person that is talking on behalf of me?
During the time of subsidy, right?
Yeah, that time. Even though I am here in Nigeria, he's just somewhere tackling these people. How you guys came so late at this time and you wanted to, he was just talking about, who is this person? I was a little curious. And then I saw another person again, Frederick Odorige. Little by little, I started like, let me follow this guy. And then I got to know that during his days as an HCG president in Unilag, a lot of things were done. And just recently, I watched a program of his classmate, his schoolmate rather, interviewing him. And she said, in school then, me and you were in the library. I passed out. You rushed me to, you know. In other words, she was like, you were just there for everybody. You don't mind if this person is an Hausa. You don't mind if this person is an Igbo or whatever. You just want everybody to be okay. You're just fighting for everybody. You understand? That is a student at his own time there. So I was like, wow. So like seriously, for anybody to say Sowore is fighting for himself, it means the person does not know Sowore. Wow. He or she should go and do his or her findings and know what really this man has been about. And recently too, as in that last year too, I saw a video of him standing at the side of MKO Abiola. I also saw a video of him leading a protest, and I was like, wow, is this guy up to 18 years? And the armies, they came, they clapped down, they beat him, they did a lot of things for him. So he's not just starting today. So like seriously, for me, for anyone to say Sowore is fighting for himself, he knows nothing about Sowore. For crying out loud, the guy is okay. He lives abroad. His families are there, well secured and everything. He can say, okay, I don't even want to be a Nigerian anymore. We saw a man some time ago that burnt his Nigerian passport. He can do that. He has lived there for more than 20 years. But because he has tested what real life is all about, and he knows that we have all it takes to have that in this country, he's here. Demanding for the betterment of everybody. Like the Revolution Now protest, what are his demands? Quality healthcare system, education, which of course the whole world knows that we don't have in Nigeria. That's the reason why President Muhammadu Buhari is always going to the UK. And as a matter of fact, even with the lockdown, UK has missed our money so badly that they are ready to give us they just said recently that once Nigeria is ready to fly, UK is ready to receive them because they don't miss our money, like seriously. They can wait to have President Muhammadu Buhari bring our money to them. And as we're here talking right now, the First Lady Aisha Buhari has gone to Dubai just to treat neck pain at this age. She recently will be celebrating 60 years of independence. For crying out loud, we have 420 natural mineral resources in this nation. We have all it takes to put these things in order. I once learned that many years ago, other people from other countries were even coming to our universities. But today, those things are no more. So that's what the revolution now is all about. So if there's any Nigerian that has not really seen what the revolutionary protest demands are, he or she should go and do his research. And then come back to tell me if Sowore is fighting for himself or really for us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Raphael,
thank you.
Sometimes ago you said Sowore is fighting a good cause. But you made a statement which I noted then. You said he cannot get it on a platter of gold.
Yes.
Now, on what platter do you think Sowore can get this?
Okay, thank you so much, Michael, for your question. Yeah, the platter of gold I'm talking about is that before you could achieve revolution is not something you can achieve by, oratory, this kind of sensational speech to the members of the, the public.
Okay.
Thank you. It's something that, before you achieve it, there must be blood. And if you want to achieve, if you want to get into revolution, you must sensitize people on what you are fighting for. Revolution, which many people think is a change in government, has gone beyond that. I'll give you an instance.
Okay.
What Ojukwu fought was freedom of the Igbo man. What transpired in 1965, 66, 67, when the war broke out, orchestrated what Biafran war was all about. They killed Igbo man in the north, 65, 60, killing pregnant women, tearing their womb, bringing out embryo, the fetus, cut the fetus into pieces. Which I always tell you on a glaring set that is the price the Hausas, Fulani, are paying till date. That's why you see the blind, the highest number of the invalid. Do you understand? People with a handicap in the north. Handicap is not just a mere physical accident, but let me tell you, medical handicap. Do you understand? Medical meaning a problem from biological deformity that could only be solved when you consult medical science. That's what I mean. It's not accident. You see those one-handed men with one hand, men with trolley leg, or what they call it, disfigured legs. I'm telling you, it's biological issue. And all these issues, they are from God. The blood of the innocent are crying. Right from 1965. Let me go on to 1966. The revolutionary, the youngest revolutionary we know in Nigeria was Chukwu Makaduna Nzogo. He is from Opanam. The coup led by Emmanuel Ifajuna of Onitsha is from Onitsha. Yes. Carried out by Chuma Kaduna Nzogo and Mama Hassan Kastina, the son of Saddam of Sokoto. That's what you call, that man is the youngest revolutionary in Nigeria. If Sowore succeed on what he's fighting, he will be the second person. I'm not trying to kill him or to stop him or to spank on him. No. I always tell you that the guy is fighting a good cause. I love him. When they were going the other day, I came in there and said, Sowore is doing the right thing. But let me tell you, don't join forces with Biafra. We are fighting for a different cause because we've tested it before and we know how you guys betrayed us. I was trying to make my point clear when Kunle started fighting me. Do you understand? Sowore, before rolling out this platform on the street, he had consulted Nnamdi in Washington. Nnamdi talked to him. They had meeting together. Do you understand? They had dialogue. Nnamdi told him, this is what we do. They had it secretly. Later, it leaked to us. We got the information. And Sowore now did what? Remove his tie, throw it away, remove his suit. Yes. Say, yes, I have arrived. And he came out and he carried it out. The whole world heard him, heard his voice. Washington heard his voice. Nnamdi went again to White House. When the tension was much, I think he stayed there for 3 months. Now went to White House and said, look at, you are shy there, you are son, you are citizen, lavishing in jail in Nigeria. America had to tell this idiot to release him. You have to release him because the guy is fighting the real cause of what the people are yearning for. We are yearning for what? Revolution, a change in government. But if you ask them, they said he's trying to overthrow them. Anybody that is trying to, you know, fight or ask or quest for revolution is committing a treasonable felony, which is not. He's not trying to kill Buhari. He's trying to fight for every Nigerian. I'm from Southeast extraction. Yes, I'm from Southeast extraction. I'm an IPOB man, but I support what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. But what I'm trying to do is that if you want to ally, you know, if you want to partner with us, you come. We have good rapport here. We have dialogue and know how we should do it. Not a matter of leading me at the middle of the road. You will leave me there. I will use my head and carry trouble. No.
Now, Raphael,
we don't do it anymore.
Raphael, Sowore is fighting for a revolution.
Thank you.
That's a change in the system of governance in this country.
Yeah.
And we have Nnamdi Kanu fighting for division. He wants total division. Let
you call it division.
Let's the Igbo race be separated from other races.
Thank you.
Yes or no?
True.
Now, which of these two persons do you think is doing the right thing?
I thank you for your question, Mike. And then again, I want to thank my sister, English.
Okay.
Rita English.
Okay.
He said they are not receiving the benefits, the required benefit of democracy that other geographical zone in Nigeria or region are receiving. That's what Rita said here. I give him kudos. I mark him. He scored 100%. Had they been in 1960, after Nnamdi Azikiwe being ceremonial president of Nigeria, you know, and the war broke out in 1966, and after that war, they call Igbo man and say, sorry, no vanquish, no conquer. Is it not the last word? Nobody was defeated, nobody conquered anybody. That was the final resolution after the war. Do you understand? Okay, go on, step down. Let's call Igbo man to placate them and give them presidency. Let them know that they are our brothers. But after 1967, 1967, 69, 70, the war ended. The war still ravaging in their mind. The war, the Biafran war still is in the mind of every Nigerian, every Fulani man, every Hausa man fighting Igbo man, secretly in their mind. Why didn't you make Igbo man president in 1979? Why did you call an Igbo military officer in 1976 when Mortal Mohammed was killed? Why not make an Igbo man president in 1970 after the war, cessation of the war? Why didn't you make an Igbo man president? Just to show you that we are one Nigeria. In 1979, Obasanjo Chagari took over. He stayed there for 4 years. Eve of 1984, that's 31st December 1983. Buhari, the same Buhari truncated a democratically elected government. What was Chagari's sin? I don't know. Austerity measure? Fine. For him, his legal advisor, his political advisor, and the whole economic planner that were all around him, then they are left to answer that question, not me. Then after Buhari, who took over? That 17th August, I mean 25th August 1985. Asani Abacha and Babangida came in from this tyrant. He was running tyranny then, dictatorship kind of government, militocracy, telling every region what to do. If not that Idiabo was with him, legalization would have been since in existence. But because of that dead man, blessed memory, he stopped him. This guy he was a violin now. He was a beast then. They call him mean big brother. At least I was a bit matured then. I've entered secondary school then. Yes. The mean big brother, Buhari. Go and read Concord Monthly magazine published in London. The fact that I was in the village doesn't stop me. They didn't stop me from getting such magazine. I read it often and often. When he executed the cocaine pushers, one was Nkemo's brother, Bartholomew. That's Nkemo. So far away now they see, they watch for TV. This man killing brother. One Bernardo Julope from Southwest. Igbos, are they the only one trading on cocaine there? Yorubas, are they the only one trading on cocaine there? We should open our eyes to find out what is going on with diversities in Nigeria.
In Nigeria. I'm coming back to that. Diversities in Nigeria.
I said no much time for me today, because I know that if I can't open it, I will open everybody's eyes. I'm not casting Sowore. I am promoting Sowore. But come, let us discuss. Let's have MOU so that at the center of the road, you won't leave us.
Okay, now,
we have straight mind.
Raphael, I'm coming back to you. Lara, looking at what Raphael has said, to be sincere with you, both Nnamdi Kanu and Sowore are fighting for the rights of the citizens. Now, what do you think happened that led to that? And do you think both of them should have joined hands together to fight this cause?
Yes, I think so. Because I could remember vividly last year after the election when my leader, Sowore, went to visit Nnamdi Kanu. They discussed it, and somehow they opened why some they hide it from us, but they hid it from us. Sorry.
Okay.
So, but this thing they are our leader is fighting for so many things.
Okay.
But Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for disintegration.
Disintegration.
Yes, separation, which I think it can not really work in this country because of our constitution. Our constitution doesn't give that. Doesn't permit that, yes. Right? Okay. So that's why we said we should come together to fight this fight. Well, when they arrested Omoyele, when Omoyele came down to Nigeria to fight this. When they arrested him, Nnamdi Kanu tried like dropping a press release, yes, and all that.
Got involved in the matter, right?
Really,
in America.
What we really want is that the Igbos, the Biafra, should come in support of us. Sowore is not a kind of person that when you say you want to do something, you see him go and look at it and then see from second university day school days. Sowore is not somebody that will say hey, at the end of the day you go and meet B there. You understand? So this cause we are fighting is that we want good road, we want good hospital facilities. We want economic that not favor few, but everybody. We want democratic end to insurgency and killings. We want all the political detainees to be released. We want so many things that is happening. We are not deaf, we are not blind. We can see what is happening in Nigeria. That this need change. Matter in matter, motion in motion. Change. Let's change things. If Biafra can, like revolution, they come together, that let's protest against this bad. Let's chase them away. They need to be chased away. Let's pack them like sardine, put them in a thing, cover them and throw them away. Let's the young people rules. Let's you and I come. This is 21st century, for God's sake. The world is moving. Why are we sitting in the same place? Using analog thinkers, using the same brains. Our brains are outside the country, spreading their brains. There is nowhere you go in all over the country that will not hear of Nigeria.
The world.
There is nowhere you go in the world that will not hear Nigeria. We have what it takes. We have brains, but this brain are not used here. They are using somewhere else. Instead of these people to come together, okay. Give us your demands. Let's hear. They are not ready to look at what we are fighting for. They think we are doing a child play. They are doing a child. They just sprinkle of people shouting revolution. And I want to correct one impression there. This our own revolution. We are a lot of meaning to revolution.
Okay.
We have art. We have revolt. We have war. Our own is protest. Look at what happened in Mali of recent. They protested against their government. 6 days, the government resigned. Why can't we have such here? And there's no bloodshed. My leader said he wants to have a surgical, succinct, and clean revolution, whereby we'll be sitting on the streets of every state demanding for our rights. until they met them. And if they don't, that means they must, because they will not. I know those people like money, and they will not play with the economy of Nigeria like 2 days before they then say, okay, let's see your thing. But now they don't want to know what we are doing, and they know that Nigeria is not working as at present. It's not working. Let's not lie to ourselves. Nothing is working in Nigeria. No lights. We have electric lights. We cannot proud of like 6 hours electricity in a day. There's no good roads. We don't have quality education, and the education must be free at all level, because those people you are seeing in power now went to free education school. They all went to it. Why are they now building a school that no ordinary people or ordinary citizen cannot go to? I don't think Nnamdi Buhari is in charge.
Yes, you are right.
No, I'm coming back to that. Rita, it's obvious that Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for total disintegration. Omoyele Sowore is fighting for good governance, for good democracy. Now, bringing these two together, that's by adventure. If these two come together, do you think they can fight the same cause?
I think they can fight the same cause. To be very honest, Nnamdi Kanu demanding for total separation. The reason he's demanding for that is because they are not they. We are. Because if we want to, like, I fall into Biafra.
Okay.
Okay? But I am not in support of separation. Now, the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is clamoring for separation is because things are not working the way they ought to be.
Okay.
And to be very honest, we are not the only one being marginalized. Even the Northerners are even the ones suffering most. They have been in presidency longer, but very few of them, selfish of them, are the only ones taking everything. Using religion and whatever to brainwash other people. No school, but you have mosques everywhere. So they are equally marginalized. The Yorubas are marginalized. Everybody is marginalized. It's just the very few elites from there, from here, from there are benefiting. So if we all can understand that we all, the masses now, are going through the same thing, and then put our energies together to demand for one thing, and at the end of the day, when we get good governance, nobody will want to go anywhere. When you have the people with the right brains, as in knowing what to do in power, everything will turn around overnight and nobody will want to go anywhere. So it is because you have people who are not supposed to be in power. They are there just for their stomach alone. I call them stomach infrastructures, structure, whatever. And I call the politicians because that's exactly what they are. Imagine Amishi telling us, let's get the loan first. And then later you investigate. So that your feet see your own come out now. Do you understand? So if we can get the right people in the right places, nobody will want to go anywhere. Somebody that will come and preach that the Yoruba person is your brother. The Urobo girl is your sister. The Hausa is your brother. The this is your this. And I see you as a Yoruba person. I see you as my sister. I won't go again now. Do you understand? So we just need the right people. And that's all.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's quickly go on a short break. When we come back, we'll be talking about the state of insecurity in the country. Of course, you know that insecurity has really marred the progress of the country. When we come back, we'll be discussing this. I'll be right back. You're welcome back. For some times now, Raphael, there have been calls for the sack of service chiefs, which the president is still keeping adamant on these calls. Now, don't you think we need to subscribe to this?
Yeah, you see what happened. They called to retire the service chief is because their service tenure has, tenures have been, have expired for a very long time now. It's always, I think, 3 or 4 years. Do you understand? Such maybe army chief of army staff or general staff should resign or retire. But you find out that since 2015, Brutai was the chief of army staff. Since 2015 to now is just 5 years.
5 years.
This is service that anyone that is in that position will just 3 or 4 years, highest 4 years you step down. And there were calls for these people, retire custom, retire police, they overdo. This man keep mom, this man kept mom, and this man is still keeping mom. He's not doing anything about it. So I'm seeing it from the angle of clannishness. I always use this word. This man always favor Fulani. May I shock you that IG of police is Fulani? Comptroller General of Custom is Fulani. Comptroller General of Prison, Nigerian Prison is Fulani. The Chief of Army Staff, Brutal, Mr. Brutal, is Fulani. I'm telling you that the Comptroller General or whatever position they give the highest person in the civil defense there, those civil defense corps, is a Fulani man. Immigration is Fulani. Everybody is Fulani. They are all there. Nobody is not retiring any one of them. He keep on living these people. Do you know what? I want to shock you that the insurgency in the north, Nigerian military has been infiltrated, which was why the American, came in here to assist our soldiers to fight the Boko Haram. What happened? Those guys, they are very intelligent. They find out from their, after their investigations and other things that the Boko Haram are in Nigerian military. They are with them there. So the valuable classified documents that will lead to them going into military operation in Sambisa Forest or northeastern Nigeria is always leaking. There's always leakages.
Yeah, well, of course, Milafia made this statement
it's
also.
A familiar statement now.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, nobody should crucify him. He's saying the facts. I'm telling you, Nigeria, you see, let me tell you, Mike, we don't have military anymore. Do you know that a musician in Kanu'S State sang and eventually he insulted Allah or
he was sentenced to death.
Sentenced to death. If Allah is God Almighty, allow him to prosecute whosoever insults him. That is what makes him God. If I ever go contrary to my God, the Lord God of Israel, my God in heaven will know how he will punish me. Not anybody among the PFN or the Orthodox Church will ask for my head. No, my God. So I don't know the reason why these people always kill people for Allah. Why are you sacrificing people's blood? Deceiving us that Allah, somebody blaspheme Allah, somebody blaspheme against Allah, you condemn him to death. Boko Haram killed clergies, innocent citizens, kidnapping, maiming and killing Nigerians, and you take them away instead of punishing them, capital punishment. You take them away to Europe to be rehabilitated or amnesty or whatever. When they come back here, you give them amnesty, give them money. You don't prosecute a terrorist, a killer. Mike, let me tell you, since I was born in this country, I've never seen such regime like this
present one.
Regime. This man is running tyrannical system of government. He's a tyrant. He doesn't have listening ear. He is always bent on denial of the obvious. He is always bent on thwarting the effort of Yoruba man. He's always bent on rolling soldiers to the compound of Nnamdi Kanu and kill everybody there. He is responsible for the death of Nnamdi Kanu's father, His Royal Highness Igwe Israel of Afiroku, Abia State. What they did, the onslaught, military onslaught on the palace, brought about the death of Mama Biafra and Igwe Israel Kanu in Abia State. I'm telling you, this security, man, is rested on the hands of the service chiefs. They're supposed to retire or resign. What are they doing there? It is wrong, Michael.
Now, Lara, should we subscribe to the sack of service chiefs?
Yes, I agree with what he said. Because when Omoyele was campaigning then in 2019, he said he's going to scrap the office of Is it Brutal? Is Attorney General?
Yeah? No, Attorney General is Malami.
Malami is Attorney General.
Malami?
The
The chief of staff, right? Chief of army staff.
Going to scrap like DSS.
Yes.
Okay.
All these forces that doesn't.
The entire security system.
System.
And reform the police.
Yes.
Yes,
Fulani is the head of all those
that's what he
security
said.
departments.
Because I don't know their purpose there. What are they doing? Boko Haram is killing up and down. What are they doing? I heard from Malafia. What do you call it?
Malafia.
They have even infiltrated South.
Yeah, he said a governor is a commander in the Boko Haram sect.
What are they doing since? And they are taking huge lot of money from this. Boko Haram is a business in Nigeria.
I'm telling you.
It's a business in Nigeria.
It's a business in Nigeria. I'm
prolific
saying it
business.
Clear and loud.
Very, very prolific business.
Boko Haram business is a business for Nigeria for the hairline, for even all the security agency or what do you people call it? They are involved. They are all involved. They are everywhere. They get into their information everywhere. They are in the military. They are in the police office. Oh, they are in the police
force.
They are in this thing. They are in the office. They are all around. So how do they get the information? Ask yourself.
And of course, that's what the president asked.
So how did they get
yesterday?
How did they
get your arms? How did they get their arms?
How did they get this? For you to know there is somebody
sponsoring them. Some persons.
English. English. Let's have your
sponsoring these people.
Let's have your take on this.
To be very honest, I'm kind of surprised you're saying that the president, because I have not really seen that news, okay? I'm kind of surprised you're saying the president is asking
the service chiefs
how Boko Harams and the rest get their arms. When someone like Malafia now, or what's his name again, came on air to say this is this and this is that. And now Nigeria Info is being sanctioned for granting that man interview. Instead of you to investigate what the man is saying, to know if it is true or something. Now, a 5 million fine has been placed on those people. As if the Nigerian Info were the one that put the words in the mouth of Malafia, what's his name now, to come and say, this is a very terrible thing. People are dying. In the north, every day, sometimes when you see the videos, you are like, God, is this really happening in this Nigeria that was once a very peaceful and calm nation? You should just be asking yourself. And people get information and they come out and then you are tagging it a hate speech. I don't understand. And then same you are asking, how are they getting their arms? So even if somebody know how they get their arms, with this kind of sanctions, will they want to come forth to tell you? Do you understand? In talking about the service chiefs, a gunshot was shot at the villa, and the news said 40 security personnel were sacked. And later on, another 8 were sacked. But Nigeria, now that gunshot did not hurt a fly. And people were already being sacked. Now Nigerians are dying, even our soldiers are dying. There was a video of them that I saw. A soldier's leg has been cut off. The guy said, now I am useless. And his colleagues were telling him, no, you're not useless. At least you're still alive. They are crying, they don't have food. And nobody is being sacked. And you coming just now to say, how do they get, hello? I don't understand. You're just asking now how they are getting their ammunition. The man said when they said there was no planes should fly, that those guys were flying like there was no lockdown. Does it mean that those in charge were not aware that those things are flying and it is not them? Do you understand?
They are flying.
It's so barbaric and
or would we say the president is not aware of the insurgency that is going on in the country?
On a very serious note,
so many times
very much aware of the insurgency going on.
So why is he asking this question now?
At this time,
let me tell you.
at this time, why should that question come now?
Buhari is not in charge of the hems of affairs of this country. He's not the one that is in charge of Asurok.
So who is in charge of Asurok?
The person that is in charge of Asurok, there was a time it was Aisha Buhari. I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
From the trending of things in government.
That's the first lady.
Thank you. The first lady was in control. That was when this man, there was a man that died.
The late chief of staff?
Chief of Staff
Abakari.
After the death of Abakari, they were scrambling for a replacement.
And they got in Gambari, right?
They brought in Gambari from Axis of Kwara. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Man is from Kwara State.
Yeah.
So then, till last month, Aicha was in control. I don't know as of now. But since then, Aicha was the one in control. Because the present man in Asurok, I'm telling you, isn't Buhari. Go and do your research. Look at his skin. Look at his face. You can spot many differences. So, it's always hilarious if we are saying this on set, that the man there is not Buhari. People always laugh at us. People always make fun of us. I'm telling you, if that man could be real Buhari, I knew.
When he was a
military man. When he was crying outside the courts. When he was crying in 2007. When he was crying in 2011. When he was shouting in 2015. My brother, serious step. I mean step, seriously. I don't mean frivolous, steps. So serious one would have been taken to tackle insecurity in the north.
Yes.
Northern Nigeria is not settled anymore.
Katsina
Northern Nigeria,
Katsina, his own state.
Borno, Southern Kaduna people, there is genocide going on now because they are timely Christians.
Jesus.
If you want to challenge me, go online. 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 13 were killed in Benue State. Autumn is still chopping to cross carpet from PDP to APC because he want to retain the seat of Senate. He want to win Senate seat in his constituency. He was convincing the constituent that it's better he come cross carpet to APC. This was a man whose the whole entire indigene of Benue State were killed by herdsmen. Herdsmen killed. Nobody has been able to bring Ango Abdullahi, the Meti Allah chairman, I hope that's his name, to book. He uttered all manner of hate speech. Info Minister, Lai Mohammed,
Information
did not see anything wrong about it. They don't know how to legislate or come out with any law that will prove that man that he always makes hate speech against Yoruba nation, hate speech against the Jos, hate speech against the Kaje in Benue, hate speech against the Igbo man, hate speech against the Brass, against the Kanuri, against Chibok, against everybody in Nigeria. That man is not getting it right. I mean, Lai Mohammed. Let me tell you, Michael, Buhari is not in control. I'm telling you the truth. Buhari is not that man. Let me tell you, if the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ tarries, if this regime expires, one day, you are going to learn that they fly Nigerian president to Saudi to treat him. Before you say Jack, Robinson, how do they put this riddle? You will hear that Buhari is dead. They will bring him empty casket or anything might be inside. They will bury him. That man will do what? Abscond. He will go his way, go eat his money.
All right, Rafi, thank you so much. Let me ask you these questions, members of the revolution now. Now, looking at the way things are going presently in the country, the clamp down on protesters, the infringement of human rights. Now, what are the chances of your leader, I'm talking about the founder of the revolution now, in actualizing his aim?
I would say, anything we want to say, please, let us always leave Sowore aside.
Okay. But he is the pioneer.
Yeah, I know.
He pioneered it.
I know. Let us always, because saying Sowore, this thing is not about Sowore anymore. The struggle is not about Sowore anymore. It's about all the Nigerian disabled people that the government,
all the Nigerian youths
that government have left behind. It's not about Sowore. So you should always take Sowore, put Sowore at one side like this, and let's speak about the general thing.
Okay.
We have so many chances.
Okay.
Like last year we were not many because we just started the struggle, and due to the process that to the fact that the police, the high chief of police have written a press release out that nobody should go out there. They have created fear, planted fear in the heart of everybody. So it's only those of us that are conscious, that are not ready, that are ready for anything that came out, and they clamped down on us and all that. But this year is another thing entirely. We are like triple the last year. Even some are still coming. Some are still coming. So we have so many chances if Nigeria can come together and let us fight this fight. Whether you are Igbo, Hausa, anybody, even the NUC, everybody that's attacked, everybody is tired. Let's not sugarcoat anything here. We are all tired in Nigeria. The only thing is that the present government doesn't give chance
to freedom of expression.
Freedom of expression. There's no freedom of anything in Nigeria because they know
they are not getting it right.
They know if you could do it right, they are gone.
Okay.
They are goners.
Okay.
Do you understand? So they don't want it to happen at all.
At all. Okay.
They don't want to give the chance.
Now, Rita, what are the chances of Sowore in this present administration?
To some people, they might say that the chances are very slim. But to those that know what is happening, they will agree that by God's grace, we have loads of chance. There are a lot of chances of getting victory. At least Baba OBJ has come out to say, chase the whole people away.
Squeeze them away.
I think Wale Soyinka this morning, so I also saw his video. He was talking about the youth, this generation, to use the media to their advantage to achieve some of the beautiful things they need to achieve instead of just wasting it away. So outside Sowore now, other voices are coming out. And sensitization is coming from every nooks and crannies. People like OBJ now, they know say now where then they go, now they closer to where they come from. And by God's grace, they have generations they are leaving behind. And believe you me, they don't want to leave this kind of Nigeria to those generations they are leaving behind. Because today they can speak for them. Tomorrow when they are no more, they will be standing on their own. So they want to leave a good Nigeria for their offspring or maybe generations coming. So and that's why now they are coming out from their shell. He wasn't a very good president when he was there. But you know, say Warigo said Jaguda get Oga. When they say Jaguda get Oga, when you feel say you bad. When you can't see bado, can't see baddest, you're gonna say you did learn. So that's the situation we are in right now. And by God's grace, a lot of persons are getting the messages already. On Twitter the other day, a guy was like, I beg, how can I join this protest? Because I am sick and tired of just sitting down and waiting for this Nigeria to be good. And the whole thing is deteriorating every day. So the sensitization is on. A time might even come if this government refuses to do what they are doing. Imagine you are integrating terrorists with our hard-earned money.
Wow.
And then you are imprisoning protesters with placards. So you are indirectly telling the people that placards is dangerous and arms is welcomed. Because when I come with my placard, you arrest me. But if I come with a gun, you negotiate. So you are indirectly telling the youths. Say now guns, now you don't understand. So the earlier they understand the magnitude of what they are creating by themselves and retrace their footsteps to the right step, the better for everybody. The day Ekwere Madu was saying, let's frustrate the sales of electronic cars so that our oil can sell. Are you for real? You go drink calm. Because technology has gone beyond oil these days. So we need vibrant people that understand the time. The Bible says that the children of Issachar understood the time. These men don't understand what is going on right now. I'm not even sure if our president can use computer.
He cannot.
I'm not sure whether President Buhari can use computer right now.
He's not computer.
So you understand? So what are we saying?
Not computer.
So allow the youth to come. Let them make all the mistakes.
The other day he was using iPad.
And let's see where we can get to.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes.
The other day he was using iPad. He turned it upside down. It's not computer compliant.
Where did you see that, Raphael?
My brother, I saw it in 2017 now. They were showing it. iPad upside down. Go and make you happy.
Okay, quickly your take before.
He doesn't know how to make use of iPad.
I think I was going to support
Obasanjo's
because
statement, right?
Yes, because when you look at the present condition of this country, I don't think youth can survive with this regime. Even if they put any regime with this present, they are going to like tell the youth that you do whatever
they go turn in brain to analog system.
They will turn your, because even your whatever you are doing, people will not even know it, because they have, like I call, they are called, like they have something. Whenever you want to go to we want to be in their midst, you must, like, they have some shrine that you go and do, like if you are joining us now, will you abide with what we are saying or not?
Initiation.
Yes, they will initiate you.
Right,
so we don't want that. We just want to flush everybody away.
Yes.
Okay.
And the youth should take over.
All right, thank you. So we just want to flush everybody away. That's what the youth are clamoring for this time around, based on the statements of the ex-president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. And on this note, I say goodbye to you on today's edition of Pundits on Flip TV. Thank you, Omolara, Rita. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Raphael himself.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I say goodbye to you all. You can join us on our social media handles displayed on your screen. You can also join me on Facebook, Michael Temitayo Adekunle, and on Instagram, Adekunle Michael Temitayo. Don't let me forget to greet and applaud the guys behind the cameras. I'm talking about Olai Bitoye, Michael Ojo. All right, viewers, bye.